Welcome back, my students. I'm Ellie at English Fun Zone, and today we're going to look at a few examples of why English can be so confusing. So let's get started. A good reason for not learning just words in English is that a lot of words have different meanings. For example, the word tip, tip, tip. What was the first definition you thought of when I said the word tip? Was it a piece of advice, like a beauty tip? Or perhaps tip of something like a pencil or a knife? How about a tip you leave for a server? And maybe some of you thought of the phrasal verb tip over, like a cup of rice that has tipped over. You see, context is everything. Let's look at a few more examples. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the phrasal verb turn on? Turn on. Turn on. For most of you, that phrasal verb is often taught as being something electrical, like turn on the light or turn on the radio. But did you know that if you put the word in front of turn on, it means something completely different? A turn on is something that excites you or makes you interested in someone. Some of my turn ons are a person with a good sense of humor or a nice smelling cologne. You could say, that cologne you're wearing is turning me on, or it's her humor that turns me on. Now, be careful who you say these things to, because it's not something you casually say to a person. You can tell your closest friend about what turns you on about someone you like. You can even tell a person you like what turns you on. But do not just tell these things to people you don't have a personal or close relationship. If you do, you might get some strange looks. And yes, the opposite of this would be a turn off. Turn off. That's a turn off. How about the words hit me, hit me, hit me? When you heard that, what definition did you think of? Maybe you play poker, and when you want another card, you say, hit me. Maybe you thought of the violent action of physically hitting someone. Or maybe not so violent as in, he hit me with a pillow, or she hit me with her pillow first. But if we change it to a phrasal verb, hit on, and add a pronoun like me or him or her, well, that's a completely different meaning. Hit on me or hit on her or even hit on him means that someone is flirting with you, usually for the purpose of having a physical relationship. You could say something like, he hit on her at the party, or all the ladies were hitting on him. So if it's a physical action, you say, don't hit me, he hit me, she hit me. And if someone is flirting with you and you or the other person doesn't want that, you can say, don't hit on me, or don't hit on him, or stop hitting on her. He passed me on the street, or he went past me. That means that this person walked past you. Maybe they stopped and continued walking, but they passed you. However, if I say made a pass at me, or made a pass at him, or even made a pass at her, that's right, it means something completely different. It also means hit on. Both hit on and made a pass at mean to do or say something that clearly means the person wants a physical or romantic relationship. Here are some examples. He made a pass at me. He hit on me. She made a pass at him. She hit on him. It means the same thing. I'm wondering how many of you are asking for examples of these, right? Well, here are some things people have actually said to me over the years, and these things are called pickup lines. Here's the first one.
Does your shirt have a label in it?
Yes.
I bet it says Made in Heaven.
Here's the next one.
May I have your number? Because I forgot mine.
And one of my favorite ones was,
Here's my number. If you call me, I'll ask you out on a proper date.
but the most shocking one was when a man licked his finger and then wiped it on my shoulder and said,
Let's get you out of these wet things.
those are just a few friendly pickup lines. But do pickup lines really work? I think that depends on several things, like how well do you know the person? Do you want this sort of attention? And what is the situation? So be careful if you're going to try any of these pickup lines. Well, my students, that's it for this video. I know that this one was a little bit different than the ones that I normally post, but wasn't it sort of fun? Well, come back again next week because I'll have another one for you. And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, please keep practicing. Bye.